God's been with me since I was, a child, saved my life, at 6 years old. I was hit by a car and, dead on the street. And God actually brought me back to life in front of my mom's eyes, My mom witnessed me go from death to life as people prayed for me. That was a powerful testimony growing up, knowing that God had restored my life. And when we went to the hospital, my mother was told that I wouldn't be able to walk again. I was told and even if I was able to walk, that I would be mentally challenged. And God has been able to use my body for all different types of things. I was able to play football, up into my 20s. And I've been able to also, use my mind in my career. He led me to be an attorney, and go through law school and use my mind in those ways. So, God's taken me from death to life, in so many different ways. This week, we were at the Superior Court downtown, and an individual walked up to me because they believed that I was an attorney, and or they recognized that I was an attorney. And during that time, they started to express to me all sort of the struggles that they were going through, what they were dealing with, and the people that had wronged them, and the anger that they had in their heart, and how they wanted to retaliate. And I just looked at them in the eye, and I told them, I'm not the one you're looking for. It's Christ, She actually mentioned while we were there that she says, you should be a preacher. What are you doing being a lawyer? I said, God has me on assignment. How would I have met you had I not, been listening to what God had for me, or where He has placed me, or where He told me to go. Being a witness of Christ means several things. Number one, it's the way we live. It's how we carry ourselves. We're an example that Christ is alive. People are able to see Christ in us as we display His characteristics, and as we do the two most important commandments: loving the Father and loving people.